Okay, today we're going to work on stem and leaf plots. First thing you need to know about a stem and leaf plot is that it breaks the number up by place value. So when we look at a stem and leaf plot, like in our notes, you're going to notice that the tens place is the stems and the ones place makes the leaves. There's always a key to tell you what the number is like. So for the number 12, we're going to have a 1 on the left side of the line and a 2 on the right. So like this is like 12, 20, 32, 41, 51. All right, let's get started on these notes. Okay, number 1, use the stem and leaf plot to answer the following. Let's make this a little bigger. All right, so we're just going to answer some questions about this one. High temperature in August. All right, how many days had a high temperature of less than 100? So when you see a 10 over here in the stem, that's where they're talking about 100. So there's 10 tens there. So however many numbers are less than 10, it's going to be my answer. So, or less than 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 days had a high temperature of less than 100. What was the high temperature in the hottest day in August? Our biggest number would be 105. And what was the low temperature on the coolest day in August? That was going to be our smallest number. So we'll look up here. We've got 88. So you should be filling out your notes. Okay, let's scroll down. Wendy kept track of the number of text messages she sent each day for 2 weeks. Let's see, A, complete a stem and leaf plot using Wendy's data. Okay, I'm going to pause this video for a minute. We're going to put this data set in order. So the first thing you're going to do is find the smallest number and start from there. Okay, well, I was putting these numbers in order, and I thought, you know, maybe you should see how I do it, because I like to circle the numbers, like all the 20s, and then put them in order, so that way I don't lose track of any numbers. So I'm doing my 30s right now, so I'm going to go through here and circle, I already got 27, all my 30 numbers. Let's see, the smallest one I see is a 30, and then 33, and then 34. I have 2 35s, 5, and that's it for my 30s. Okay, next up is going to be my 40s. Let's see, I only have a 46 and a 42. I'm going to put them in order. And I'm just going to go ahead and write my 52 over here also. All right, so now that we've got our numbers in order, we're going to go ahead and write down our stems. So I'm looking at the tens places of all my numbers. My smallest is 15, so I know I'm going to need, I have numbers that start with 1. I have numbers that start with 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so to write 15, I'm going to have a 1 in the tens place and a 5 for the leaf. For my 20 numbers, if I write a 0 there, that represents 20, and 24, 27, 27, 29. Next would be my 30s. 30 would be 30, and I have 33, 34, 35, 35. 40s, I have 42 and 46. And for 50s, I have 52. And there is our lovely completed stem and leaf plot of Wendy's data. All right, so we didn't talk about how to actually create the stem and leaf plot, even though we already did it. So we're going to fill in these blanks here. Step 1, you're going to order the data from least to greatest. the least to greatest. You're going to draw a vertical line and write the tens digits from least to greatest on the left side of the line. These digits form the stems. Okay, next up, we're going to write the ones digits in numerical order to the right of the line, with the corresponding stem. The ones digit form the leaves. And you're going to include a key that explains the stem and leaves. So you might see something like 1/9 equals 19. Okay. Down here, we're going to use the data in the table below to make a stem and leaf plot. So the first thing you're going to do is put some numbers in order. So we're going to find our smallest number, which is 67. So I'm going to start writing it right here. We've got a 67. I don't have any other numbers in the 60s, so I've already written that down. I'm going to cross it out. Next, I'm going to circle all my numbers that start with 70-something. 78, 1. Did I miss anything? No. All right, so numbers that I have for 70s, I've got a 72. I've got a 78 and a 79. Okay, next up, any numbers that start with 8. I'm going to circle those. Students that got 80s on their math exam. There's one. So let's see, the smallest 80 number I have is 84. Write it down, cross it out. I've got 3 85s. 85, 85. There's room for one more 85 here. 85. 85, 85. I've got an 87. And I've got an 88. Okay. 87. Forgot to cross that out. All right, next I'm going to circle all my 90s. We've got a lot of 92s here. Nothing smaller than that. So 92, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 92s. 4 92s. Got those. I don't see any 93s. Oh, I do have a 93. Hello. 93. I've got 194. A 96. And a 97. Okay. And last but not least, I also have 200s. So I'm just going to write them right here, 200s. So now I've got my numbers all ordered from least to greatest. That makes this a lot easier. I'm going to start building the stems. I have numbers that start with the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the hundreds. Since the hundreds, we're going to make it 10 for the stem because we have 10 tens. Okay, now we can just start filling in these leaves. So 67, I got my 60, I'm going to write 7. And then my 70s, I've got a 72, 78, a 79. My 80s, I need 4, 5, 8, 8. There's a bunch of these. 4, 5, 88, 88. Oh, no, I got ahead of myself. I'm going to erase that. 84. I have 3 85s, so I need 3 5s to represent 85s. An 87 and an 88. For my 90s, I need 4 2s because I have 4 92s. A 93, so I'm going to write it 3, a 4, a 6, and a 7. And for my hundreds, they have a 0 in the ones place, so I'm going to put 2 hundreds there. Okay. So that's all we're going to do for our notes on this. I'm going to pause this for a minute, and then we're going to talk about the assignment real quick. All right, here's the assignment from Monday, April 3rd. If you flip it over to the back, if you're on level, you can cross out 1 and 2. If you're advanced, you're going to do those. And notice that if you're advanced, the stems are going to be the first 2 digits, like 44, 42, 43. Those are your stems. Also, you can cross out number 5 on the back. Well, let's go look at the front real quick. There's an example of them creating a stem and leaf plot from the numbers. Then they found the range right here. Subtraction, the biggest number was 63, smallest number is 35. 63 minus 35. Middle value, 45. So this is kind of cool with stem and leaf plots. One way that you can find the middle of the data is to start crossing off from the biggest number and smallest number till you get to the middle. So it'd be like cross off the smallest, biggest, smallest, next biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest. And that's what we're left with in the middle. So 5 is our median. All right. So the first thing we're going to do down here, I'm going to do number 1 with you, and then I'm going to let you do the rest of them. I'm going to pause this for a minute while I put my numbers in order. All right, so I went ahead and ordered the numbers. Next step is I am going to draw a stem and leaf plot. Notice the directions that we are creating a stem and leaf plot, and then we're finding the range, median, and mode. All right, so first thing is I'm looking at my numbers. My smallest number is a 1. Any number that is less than 10 has a 0 in the tens place. I have numbers that start with 0. I have numbers in the teens and numbers in the 20s. So we just need 0, 1, 2 for our stems. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. I've got a 15, a 16, 16, and a 19, 25, 27, and 2 28s. All right, so we need to find the range, which is just a subtraction problem. Biggest number minus smallest number. So 28 is my biggest, 1 is the smallest. 28 minus 1, 27 is our range. Next, median in the middle. All right, next up I have median, so that's the middle. See how many numbers are in my set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, it's an odd number, which means I'm going to have 1 number in the middle. I'm going to cross off from outside to inside, left and right, and my 19 is in the middle. And if I had done it here, kind of cross off smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest, and we have the 9, which is actually a 19. All right, and mode. This actually has 2 modes because we have a couple of doubles. We have double 6s and double 8s. So the mode for this set of numbers is 6 and, or not just 6, my bad, 16 and 28. All right, so this is due on Wednesday the 5th. Unless you are absent, then you get an extra day Thursday.